My name is Jaslyn. I grew up in foster care ever since I can remember. I was bounced from home to home growing up. I lived in a home in Pontypool, and then I went to another home in Bethany, and with the family in Bethany, I lived with them for 7 years. They were pretty much like my family. I grew with them, I built with them. And then eventually, I felt really mistreated growing up in the system. I became a Crown Ward when I was 16, and I didn't really want to because now I'm a child of the government. I never really had a relationship with my mom and dad. So when I was 16 anyways, I moved out onto my own to Oshawa, and I got into some bad habits. I got mistreated by plenty of people. I lost my job, and I was all about the party life, to be honest. I just wanted to do my own thing and forget about the world. In about 2013, I found out I was pregnant with my first child, Jaden, and because I was still part of the Children's Aid Society, I lost him when he was 2 months old due to a break in his femur. The society apprehended him, and then when I had my daughter Jaslyn, I got told I had two options, which was either coming to a mothering home or just pretty much letting my daughter go to my children's paternal grandparents. And of course, any parent would want to parent their child, so I took the opportunity to parent my daughter, and I went to a home in Kitchener, but I wanted to come to W.I.N.G.S, and that wasn't an option right away. So I went to the one in Kitchener. That lasted about 3 months. In Kitchener, it was more of a business-run home, so the staff there, they didn't care, they weren't loving, they weren't Christians, they had no beliefs, no nothing. They barely even cared about the fact that you wanted to be a parent, and they weren't supportive over you. So anyways, I had enough of that, and it was just way too overwhelming for me. So I felt like I needed to do something, I needed to make a change. So about 2 weeks later, I decided to move into W.I.N.G.S, and as soon as I pulled into the driveway, I could hear the dogs barking, and I was like, oh man, what did I get myself into? And then Marion just comes right to the door, and she just opened the door, and she just held me in her arms, just gave me the biggest hug ever, and that threw me off guard. I was like, what the heck? I was not expecting that, and that just showed me, she has so much love and such a caring heart for everybody. She is such a kind woman, and she's truly God's gift to the world. She's a mother to everybody. I've learned to regain trust in Jesus thanks to Marion Cousins. I've learned to be a happy individual. I've learned to not care what other people think about me. I've learned a lot living in this home. I've quit smoking thanks to Marion Cousins, and I've actually gained weight because of all of Marion's good food, not gonna lie. So for my future, I want to graduate. I want to be the best mom that I can be to my children. I want to get my son back. I want to build with my children. I want to get a home, and I want to go to college. I want to get my early childhood education, or I want to be a support worker. I don't know what you need for that yet, but I want to be a support worker and help young youth, because I've been through struggles in my life, and I've overcome them thanks to the help of others, and it's just something I want to do. I love helping people, but then again, I love being around children, so if I could open my own home daycare one day, then I'd love to do that as well.